Hello and welcome to Farm Space. We are at AGRITECHNICA 2023. I'm speaking to Geert. He's going to talk about the launch of the new CR11 New Holland. Let's find out what this combine is about and exactly how it's going to work in your farm. Geert, how are you doing?
Hi Andre, how are you?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations on the launch of your new combine.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit more about the CR11. What type of machine do we have here?
What we're looking at here is what I would say is the next big thing.
Yep.
Something that has never been seen on the market, so on the combine market until today. Because when you look at the 1090, that is still holding the world record of harvesting, this machine will come on top of that machine.
So it's actually on top of the 1090?
It's on top of the 1090. It's bigger than anything that we have on the market, and it doesn't replace anything that we have on the market. So it puts another layer on top of this world record machine.
So now the question comes in, when is it big enough, or is it never big enough?
It's never big enough, and that is a good question. It's not just about being big and bigger. What we're looking here is we developed this together with customers, and our customers, they tell us that they're always faced with challenges in finding people to work, harvest windows that get shorter, and so they need more capacity. They need to do more with less people, and that's what this machine will bring.
So, and let's start with the machine in terms of the technical stuff in the machine. Is it fundamentally the same as a 1090, or did you redesign the whole machine?
Good point. It is fundamentally different.
Okay.
What we're looking at here is a complete new machine. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime event here, because this machine is more than 90% new. When I say more than 90%, that means that more than 8,000 new design parts have been bolted together.
8,000 new design parts.
Exactly.
Okay, so did you almost throw away the book and said, right, let's start new with new fresh ideas and let's put them in here?
The answer is yes and no. The guys started on a white paper, but we didn't throw away the book, because this machine has a twin rotor, like the CR.
So that concept fundamentally stays the same.
Exactly.
Twin rotor.
It's a twin rotor, and
they still go like this. Both of them turn towards each other.
Go like this, and
yes.
so but they are bigger and longer. Just as a reference, next year we will celebrate 50 years of twin rotor. And so, like I said, we're building on that heritage, because it has brought so much about. It's a very compact and a very high performing concept. And so we're building further on this concept.
So, okay, and we'll get back to that just quickly. Let's start with the feeder, okay?
Yeah.
What has been changed on the feeder side of things?
Like I said, everything is new. Everything is new. Maybe the biggest one here on the feeder, it is much wider than today.
Yeah.
It's about 15% wider, as wide as we could go, to straight feed those two bigger rotors. From 2x22 inch, we go to 2x24.
And is it also to be able to, I mean, like what, I don't know, the header inside, is it like a 50 feet header or whatever, that they're able to...
This machine is a 50 foot, but as we speak, we're testing in Australia with 61 foot. So this is not the end of the capabilities of this machine.
Okay, right, so the feeder is wider, and then do you have some type of accelerator there, or does it just dump it into the twin rotors?
It does. Like today, in front of the two rotors, you have the DFR.
Yeah.
So it's a dynamic feed roll, and it also has features the non-stop stone protection, which is also increased in width to then straight feed the two bigger rotors.
Okay, and then in terms of the rotors themselves, are they same shape from front till rear? Do they go taper? How does the shape of them look?
Yeah, it's the shape of the twin pitch plus rotor. It's a concept of the twin pitch plus rotors today. But the big difference is they are bigger, but also much longer. So altogether they're about 50% longer. And the advantage that this has brought is that the PSD build that we have today on the CR, we could do away, we could design it out, because the rotors bring the material much further, and from the rotors we go straight into the chopper.
That is interesting. So they go straight into the chopper, not on the sieve, and then basically through the chopper. And then you had a brilliant system on some of the older models where your return was brought back just and it dumped it in the front of the rotor. Is that still there? What did you do?
That is completely different because and we're moving to the cleaning shoe here.
Yeah.
We call it twin clean, and it's very easy. It's two cleaning shoes behind each other. It's two cleaning systems in one cleaning shoe. So we have a very big grain pen. Behind that you have the first cleaning system, and then the second system.
Yes. Sorry. Up. Yeah, you've got the first. So you've got the first cleaning system round about there.
No, the first cleaning system is here.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh. And then the second cleaning system.
Sorry.
The second cleaning system is right behind that. You see the hanger arms, the aluminum hanger arms. And from the second, indeed, from the second cleaning system, you go into that chest pan here.
Yeah.
The part that you see here, and you go straight into the spreaders. And this is another novelty, because on the current CRs from the cleaning system, you go into a chaff spreader, and the chopper has his own spreaders. On this one, with everything being much longer, like I said, the PSD is gone.
Yes.
But also the chaff spreader is gone, because the cleaning shoe is also much longer. And altogether, these are two elements, PSD and chaff spreaders, that you don't need to drive, that don't wear out, that don't consume power. So it adds to the total capacity and efficiency increase of the machine.
That's awesome. And then in terms of engine, so you've got just a 200 kilowatts in there. Have you got just a 200 kilowatts in there?
No, this engine is a 775 horsepower max.
Yes.
It's a Cursor 16. It's an engine and a power level that we know from our forage harvesters. And it's not just about power, because it's also about power efficiency. So let's say that half of it comes from engine power increase, and the other half comes from power efficiency increase. So those together give you this much more capacity compared to a 1090.
That is awesome, because that's one of the things that I've found with some of the newer combines, that you're able to do more with less power, just in terms of the efficiency and how you're getting the grain through the system.
And this is where we go back to the front when I talked about the wider feeder. Going wider, it allows you to reduce the height of your crop mat, so you can shove it through more easily and more efficiently.
And I'm also guessing that you've got now my English is up, a constant flow through, instead of having some humps coming through, and that basically divides it equally.
Exactly. This is what the bigger rotors do. You have a wider,
a more even. That's the one I'm looking at. The word I'm
more
looking
even.
for.
You have a more even crop flow. Also, thanks to the bigger rotors and the wider crop flow, the thinner crop flow mat, you can push through more evenly, and this is also again power saving.
Awesome. And let's get around the back here, and then I see you've got that extra long auger there.
Yeah.
Snaps out. What's the unloading capacity?
There's a good question. Like I said, the big tank, the grain tank is bigger. We're going to 20,000 liter to keep up with the wider header and keep the same autonomy with your combine in the field before you have to unload. But then also, the unloading needs to match up to this higher bunker, because we want to unload in the same time or faster than before. That's why we increased the unload rate to 210 liters per second.
Yes.
So you can unload in less than 100 seconds.
Yeah, because I want to be able to unload faster than I'm actually getting the grain into the combine. Otherwise, I'm just going to be standing there with a grain cart the whole time.
Exactly. So that's why everything needs to grow with the capacity of the machine.
Also, do you have like a boosting function when I'm unloading, that I don't lose power on the combine?
No, the power has, like today, it has from those 775 horsepower, there is about 70 horsepower is backup power. So the machine, when it gets loaded, it fights back. The engine fights back to keep
So the shorter the long of it, 775 is enough.
775 is more than enough.
So let's check at the back here quickly, because you said that we've got now the shaft.
Let's go here.
Can we go this side? You say that they come at the back of the
You see
screen.
the radar symbol
Yes.
there? There's one on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So like I said, from the cleaning shoe, you go into the spreaders. There's two spreaders hydraulically driven, independent from each other. And also the chopper that is on behind that shield there. The chopper throws the material into the spreader.
And it's also hydraulically driven now.
Well, the chopper is belt driven.
Belt driven,
Yeah.
okay.
But it's remote controlled. It's belt driven, but it's remote controlled. So the chop quality.
Okay, now you must explain that
All
to
right.
me.
Where do you want to go?
You said that it's belt driven, but it's remote controlled.
Yes.
How does that work?
So the chopper is belt driven because there's a huge amount of power going through the chopper.
Yeah.
And that's also where the efficiency comes in. The chopper runs the other way around compared to today. And instead of fighting against the material, it pulls the material into the chopper against the counter knives that are remote controlled. If you put the counter knives deeper or less deep, you will cut shorter or longer.
Oh.
And so you can be more precise on your chopping length or get power savings.
So with this, I'm just sitting in the car pushing buttons.
Exactly.
I'm not getting out in the dust.
Yeah, indeed. And talking about the dust, this is where those radars come in.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
if you cut 50 foot or more, you also need to spread it back over 50 foot. And these radars, the radar technology has the advantage over camera. It can look through the dust cloud. It sees the particles, the flying particles, through the dust cloud. And so these radars, they see if you're matching your 15 meter or not.
No,
When
you're
the
lying.
side wind
You're
or something.
lying to me now. So that thing basically reads. You said it there.
Yes.
I've got a 50-foot swat,
Yes.
and then it spreads at 50
That's what it
foot.
does.
If I've got a 40-foot swat,
Yes, indeed. And when there is a side wind and material is blown to one side, then the spreaders will adapt to correct it and fill also that against the wind, fill that full head.
and also when you're doing this on a hill, will it then,
For example, on a
spread
hill,
it farther
on
than
a
the one
slope,
side?
it will throw up more on the slope. And this is also where you get from open loop to closed loop. It's a bit technical, but let me explain.
Yes, please.
Instead of measuring side wind and slope and then estimating where you need to throw, this one is looking where material is flying. And so you can be on any slope, on any side wind. It will just see if the material is reaching the full width and it will adapt to that. That's closed loop.
You had nothing to do when you thought about that, okay? That is an awesome system, because then you don't get like, because that is a big problem that I found from farmers, is that they're basically saying that I can't get an even spread of material from my combine.
And with this thing, if you can get that even spread and that perfect spread and the finest chop quality, you can also, with minimum tillage, for example, you can also, you can also have less tillage afterwards, and that's another fuel saving, CO2 emission saving, which this is all about.
Yeah, and I mean, if you've got the material spread out evenly, where you maybe would have worked twice, you now can only come in with one pass, and it's done, and all your material is evenly over
After
your
the combine, you can go like a minimum tillage and then
100%. Okay, and then let's go to the other side quickly. I just want to, and this is basically
Yeah, you need to spend 5 minutes for me here.
just getting rid of all the excess
Yes.
stuff. So basically, what's then coming out of here when I'm spreading everything there? So what's coming out of this back hole here?
when you chop and spread everything,
Yep.
nothing is coming out of here, because then all the chaff and the chopped straw is being spread by the spreaders.
Yes.
When you work, because there is still a lot of guys, they want to keep the straw and bale it.
Because your balers also need some market.
Exactly. They also, my baler colleagues also need some work.
Yeah.
So we can also switch it out from the cab again. That's what I said, that the chopper is all remote controlled from the cab. And then the straw will come out here on the chute, and the chaff will still be spread by the spreaders.
That is awesome. Lastly, if we can come around this side. So, okay. And then, obviously, the inevitable question, what about the precision farming technology, everything that you've got in the cab? So what are all the goodies that I've got to play with there?
The combine is equipped with the new PLM intelligence, so it comes with new GPS signals that are faster and more precise. It also has new displays, 2 new displays, bigger and brighter, more resolution displays. It also has connectivity. There's new feature on connectivity. So you have the current telematics like we know it, but on top of that we can also do remote diagnostics, remote screen viewing. So the dealer, when someone like in Australia can be 200 kilometers away, he can log into the display and see everything that is happening while the customer is harvesting.
And I'm guessing, because I see there's a camera there on the side as well. Is it a camera?
Yeah, that's a camera, and that's part of what we call the 360-degree feature. So this camera, there are 4 of them around the combine, and those 4, they are computed together to give a bird's eye view over the combine and see the surroundings of the combine.
And then accordingly also, so the dealer can also see that, not only the
dealer
basic
can,
stuff.
indeed, when the dealer gets access to the display, he gets access to everything that is displayed on the display. He can even see where the guy is going.
And is that also where your control rooms and these types of things come in,
Yes.
in terms of
Yes.
being able to deliver that to me as a farmer?
Yeah. To you as a farmer, because the dealer is also connected to our guys in Zedelgem, Belgium. There is the control room, and they can also log into your combine if you allow them to help the dealer and or you directly to diagnose.
So if I feel my dealer is an idiot, I can get the smart people in Germany to help me.
Zedelgem is all, no, it's Belgium.
Oh, in Belgium.
Never say Germany to Holland.
Oh, I'm with you. Okay, last thing. So you're going to go for the record because I see you've already got the racing tires on.
That is a very good question, but the answer is very simple. I won't tell you until we have done it.
Ah, you see. Gert, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Right, so it is Gert here from AGRITECHNICA. Go and download our Farm Space app if you don't want to miss anything. See us on YouTube. See you from Farm Space. Till next time. Cheers.